Coffee offenders can come in all shapes and forms. It can be a barista at a coffee shop, or even your friend with a fancy espresso machine or simple coffee brewing method, or it could be you because you haven't watched our playlist of Monday Brew. Worry not, we have a summary that will have you acquitted of these coffee practices that should be punishable offenses. Boiling. Never boil coffee. Why is this considered a no-no? When coffee is subjected to heat over a long period of time, the inherent chlorogenic acid breaks down into quinic and caffeic acids. The quinic acid is the bitter medicinal compound that causes extremely bitter tastes. So when your hotel or office keeps your coffee on a burner to keep it hot and you find it tasting like quinine, that is the reason. It's best to store it in thermos flasks to avoid the breakdown and destruction of an initially delicious brew. Reheating. The idea of a reheated latte just burns me out. But seriously, for the same reason as above, reheating changes the chemical composition of the coffee and makes it more bitter. If it was a milky coffee, reheating also burns the milk and changes its chemical composition, which negatively impacts your coffee flavor. You're better off brewing a fresh cup of coffee, especially if it was for your enjoyment. You may also save cooled beverage in an airtight container in the fridge to use as an iced coffee for those extra hot days. Which leads us to refrigerating. If you keep brewed coffee in a sealed container in the fridge, it may last longer. It's likely even safe to consume for up to 3 to 4 days when stored this way. However, it probably won't taste that good because added moisture can lead to a noticeable drop in the flavor and quality of your coffee. The fridge obviously causes a change in temperature resulting in condensation. And ultimately, what is condensation? Moisture. If also there is meat or spicy food in your fridge, an exposed cup of coffee will absorb the smell of the fridge and come out smelling and tasting bad. It's best to store coffee in a mason jar. Over-extracting. With coffee extraction, it should be optimal at a certain point. Overrunning espresso or reusing coffee grounds to get a longer drink introduces bitterness into your beverage due to extracting the bitter compounds that are reached after all the sweet stuff has been extracted. Under extracting, depending on your brewing method, use the correct ratio of coffee to water to ensure a balanced sweet cup. Trying to stretch the coffee for long or into more cups will not only give you a flat watery beverage, it may also give you the wrong perception of the flavor of your coffee. Using old beans. The shelf life of coffee is a few weeks. Don't accept coffee that's been on the shelves for too long. Some roasters even have a 3-year shelf life on roasted coffee beans. This is nothing but criminal. On that very passionate note, we end this episode. If you have any other coffee faux pas, comment down below.